I want to be like Mike. That's Michael Jordan. However,
and it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly, truly fantastic day today. So as you all know, there's been a lot of people coming out lately complaining about the product of the NBA, complaining about the game, saying not enough defense, too many three-pointers going up, and that it's really becoming more and more unwatchable, and the ratings have been reflecting that. And Adam Silver seems to be in no hurry to address the fans' concern. He says, hey, we have our TV deals, we're making the money, so fans, we really don't care what you have to say. That's pretty much what Adam Silver's stand seems to be. So we all know that the last All-Star game was the most ridiculous thing that has ever taken place in the history of the NBA. Matter of fact, I would say the last All-Star game was bad enough that they should have just ended the whole NBA. The last All-Star game was so bad that they should have just, when it was over, they should have just shut down the NBA right then and there, because it was a slap in the face to not only fans everywhere, but the previous players, the previous greats, and previous role players who, you know, dedicated their time, their effort to making the NBA what it is today. So it looks like the NBA is trying to remedy the fact that the players who are employed by them, who are getting millions of dollars to play the game of basketball, but don't want to give a entertaining all-star game. It looks like the NBA is contemplating ways to make the all-star game better. And one of those ways is by turning it into more of a tournament-style play. So this article is coming from ESPN. It says, sources, NBA in serious talks about tourney-style all-star game. The NBA is in serious discussions on a tournament-style format for the 2025 All-Star Game, consisting of 3 All-Star teams of 8 players each, and the winner of the Rising Stars game. Sources told ESPN on Friday. League officials discussed the new format Friday with the competition committee, consisting of governors, team executives, players, coaches, and union personnel, sources said. The 4 teams would face each other in matchups. For instance, Team 1 versus Team 3, Team 2 versus Team 4, and the winners move on to the final round of the tournament. NBA team executives, coaches, and players have discussed new All-Star Game concepts with league officials over the past 6 months, including extensive conversations at the Summer League in Vegas in July. There have been discussions for a fresh and creative path forward for the All-Star Game. In this quick burst, 4-team tourney among the game's greatest players gained momentum among all parties, according to sources. Golden State Warriors star Stephen Curry, the face of the host 2025 All-Star City in the Bay Area, has joined several All-Stars with input in this year's event, sources said. Curry and WNBA star Sabrina Ionescu of the New York Liberty participated in the first NBA versus WNBA 3-point challenge at All-Star Saturday night this February in Indianapolis. Curry and Ionescu are in strong conversations to return in a variation of the shootout, which could include other NBA and WNBA players. such as Klay Thompson of the Dallas Mavericks and Caitlin Clark of the Indiana Fever, sources said. After the East defeated the West 211 to 186 in the highest scoring All-Star game in league history in February, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver publicly and privately admitted the competition level had slipped drastically and there might not be a fix. Because again, Adam Silver is only interested in quick money and bending over backwards or frontwards for these players. The league and the National Basketball Players Association, however, maintained dialogue in recent months on how to add uniqueness to the 2025 event. And we're going to hold up right there. So, I guess my first thought hearing about this is, look what LeBron James has done. Another amendment to the game that many people loved as a result of the LeBron James era. As a result of LeBron James making it okay not to compete. Because again, to me, this is where this all stems from. This stems from the self-made super teams. This stems from the not participating in the dunk contest. This stems from making it okay to not compete, making it okay to just collect your check and collect your money and then tell people, oh, well, you guys got to go back to the same lives you had and I'll go back up to my mansion on the hill. This is all coming from that attitude. But anyway, a tournament style all-star game. So I guess they're saying it'll be 3 teams of all-stars and then the winners of the Rising Stars game, which again, to me, could this potentially create a little more competitiveness? And my thought is this: maybe temporarily, maybe. I'm not saying for sure. It's hard to get any worse than scoring 400 points total in the All-Star game. So this temporarily could create some competition. But unless you fix the fundamental problem, this will be a very temporary fix. And that's if it works at all. I mean, they're saying they're going to have the winners of the Rising Stars game because, these young guys may have something to prove. But my thought is this. A lot of times, especially in today's, in the modern NBA, I feel like these young guys are going to take their cue from the older NBA players. Again, you have 3 teams of older NBA players and 1 team of the Rising Stars. I feel like it's a good chance that these younger players may just take their cue from the older NBA players. And again, if the only incentive is, unless they're offering money, which seems to be the only thing that motivates these players to do anything, I'm not really sure how this is going to help. But again, like I said, to me, this is potentially just a temporary fix to a much bigger problem. It's like, again, you're having to try to bribe and coerce and figure out ways to motivate people to do a job that supposedly they love to do. So supposedly, these stars love basketball. Supposedly, that's why they play. But again, to me, everything about the modern NBA points to something different. Again, the modern NBA player seems to be looking for more ways not to play, for more ways not to compete, wanting to shorten the season, not wanting to play back-to-backs, low managing. And just numerous things, and not competing in all-star events, not competing in the dunk contest. And again, this is all the LeBron James era of the NBA. So, and as long as Adam Silver, who I think at this point it is safe to say Adam Silver is not going to put his foot down unless his job becomes in jeopardy. And his job likely won't be in jeopardy as long as the NBA is making some money. But again, this is a temporary fix. Again, this may last for a couple of years, 2 or 3 years potentially, if it works. Again, if it works, but ultimately, if you have players who aren't motivated to play, this is not getting to the root of the problem. And that is the entitled players that are run rampant in the modern NBA. But anyway, we gonna hold up here. Let me know what you guys think about this new proposal for the All-Star game for 2025, about there being a tournament, whereas 3 teams of All-Stars and the winner of the Rising Stars game that will compete against each other. Do you think this will ignite some competition in the All-Star game at all? Do you think all of these things that they are doing to try to reinvent the NBA will work for the long term? Or do you believe that these are just short-term fixes because they are not getting to the root of the problem? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You all have a truly fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.